Shelley compared the number of oak trees to the number of maple trees as part of a study about hardwood trees in a woodlot. She counted 9 maple trees to every 5 oak trees. That's our ratio. Later in the year, there was a bug problem, and many trees died. New trees were planted to make sure there were the same number of trees as before the bug problem. The new ratio of the number of maple trees to the number of oak trees is 3 to 11. So now we have a second ratio. After planting new trees, there were 132 oak trees. How many more maple trees were in the woodlot before the bug problem than after the bug problem? Explain. So we're going to set up a before the bug problem side and an after the bug problem side. The before needs 9 maple and 5 oak. Then after we have 3 to 11. It says after planting there were 132 oak trees. So this amount here should be 132. But we need to split it into 11 boxes. 132 divided by 11 comes out to 12. So each box gets 12. Which means this was 36, because 12 times 3 is 36. So total, we have 132 from the oak and 36 from the maple, which gives us 168 trees. It does tell us that there were the same number of trees as before. So in this side, on the before side, we need 168 trees also. We have 9 boxes here and 5 boxes here, which makes 14 boxes total. So we need to split 168 into 14 equal parts. It fits in there one time. Bring down your 2 and your 8, and 14 goes in there twice. So these are 12 as well. 12 for 5 sets is 60, and 12 in 9 sets is 108. The question we're trying to answer is how many more maple trees were there before than after? So maple, there was 108 before, and after there was only 36. So the difference will tell us how many more. 8 minus 6 is a 2, and then 10 minus 3 is 7. So we have 72 more trees before. More maple trees before. The school band is comprised of middle school students and high school students, but it always has the same maximum capacity, meaning the same total amount of students. Last year, the ratio of the number of middle school students to the number of high school was 1 to 8. However, this year, the ratio of the number of middle school to high school is 2 to 7. So again, we're going to have that two-sided setup. Then we need to write out the ratio for middle school to high school. And it was 1 to 8. This year, that ratio for middle school to high school is 2 to 7. If there are 18 middle school students this year, so 18 middle school students in the this year side, how many fewer high school students are in band this year compared to last year? So we need to first start by figuring out how much goes in each box. If 18 is split into 2 equal parts, 9 is going to go in each section. And since we have 7 groups here, 9 times 7 is 63 high school students this year. That makes 81 students in all. And over here, we also need 81 students because it says the maximum capacity is the same. So we need to split 81 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equal parts. 81 divided by 9 is 9, so each box here gets 9. Which means that there were 9 middle school students last year. And then in the high school, we have 9 in 8 boxes. 8 times 9 is 72. The question we are being asked is how many fewer high school students are in band this year compared to last year. So, last year we had 72 high school students, and this year we have 63. So the difference between them is 9. 9 fewer students from high school. Our explanation is that there were 72 last year and 63 this year, and your work is evidence of those.